Hello, YouTube. I know, I know. It's been a while. Life has been pretty hectic, not gonna lie. But Alhamdulillah, nevertheless, we're here, and I promise I'm gonna be trying to upload more frequently now. Uh, and yeah, today I'm back with a reaction video, believe it or not, and I wanted to react on this video for the longest, actually. I just never had the time. But yeah, the video title is Seven Levels of Haram Football. And it's by this channel named Basic Footy. So it's basically like a tier list, a ranking. And yeah, I see it everywhere now on YouTube, this tier system. And I think it all started, if I remember correctly, it started with a rapper tier list, and by this channel named Dupli. I think he started it, and it just took off. So yeah, make sure to give this guy's channel a follow, a subscribe, and yeah, he makes some good videos, so funny videos. And let's get into it. Here we go.
Football has always had a little war going on. One side, you've got the dreamers, guys who want to play champagne football, all about the passing triangles, pretty patterns, and goals that belong in highlight reels. On the other side, we got villains, we got terrorists, managers who don't care
Diego
about
Simone, if
aesthetics,
he's
who
not on
don't
top,
mind the ugliest,
I don't
dirtiest
know.
game possible if it means walking away with 3
channel
points.
is on fraud
The second
watch.
side is what we call haram
Alergi
football.
as well.
Football
Yeah,
that
this
feels
guy,
so shameless,
Mikel
so
Arteta,
anti-football that you would think that it
last
should
season
be bad.
and this
But the
season
truth
especially.
is, it works, and that's why we love football. So let's look at the 7 stages of football terrorism, because level 1 and level 7 is different.
Alhamdulillah, here we
Level
go
1,
again.
Thomas Tuchel. Now Thomas Tuchel is a bit of a switch
This
up.
guy
He
making,
went from the light side to the dark side. At Dortmund and PSG, his team were playing beautiful football, but now
Thomas
it's the
Tuchel, I won't say
complete
he's,
opposite, especially
yeah,
when it comes
definitely
to
dark
knockout
arts.
matches.
I
He
won't
doesn't
say
care
he
if the
plays
football looks like
defensive
medieval
football.
torture. He will go full
That
haram. That
is
Champions League with
his
Chelsea,
default, but
that
yeah,
is prime
he
to
definitely
Caliban. That
excels
is
in the
prime
dark arts.
example on how haram football
That's how
can
he won the
scam you
Champions
a
League.
trophy. In that UCL, I remember Pep Guardiola tried to galaxy brain his way to glory by not playing a DM. But Tuchel, he did the opposite. 3 center backs and 2 DMs with Jorginho and Kante, and he said, boys, we're gonna suffer. We're gonna hit them on the counter attack. And guess what happened? They won the game by hitting them
Fair
on the
play to
counter
them,
attack,
man.
and
It
they won the
works.
UCL.
I mean,
Football at this level is not
it's,
about the ugliness for the sake of it.
it's for all
calculated
styles,
genius.
not for
He's the
just
type
one
of guy
specific
who
style,
will
but it's for
happily
all
kill
styles.
the
So
game if it guarantees
as much as
a
it's
trophy.
frustrating
It's
to
cold,
watch
it's
as a
efficient,
fan,
and it's very, very haram. Now let's move on to
yeah,
level 2. Antonio
managers
Conte.
see it
Antonio
differently.
Conte's style of haram football is different. It's Italian, it's structured, and it's ruthless. It ain't flashy, but it's organized to perfection.
Antonio
Every
Conte,
player
man,
knows their job.
he
Defend like
deserves
a
to
wall.
be on this
Counter
list.
attack like
Yeah.
lightning. Get ready
So
for
far I
him to
agree.
wink at
So
you
far
for the
he's
slightest mispass and run your heart out till you can't run no more. That's Antonio Conte's football. Chelsea fans remember it well. Inter Milan fans loved it.
He also has that what's it called? He also has that 2-season max, right? He never stays after second season. He usually implodes, and he never does well in the Champions League as well. He's a good league coach, but yeah, I don't know. Definitely deserves to be on this list.
built a dynasty, and Napoli just won the league with it. Antonio Conte's team don't mess around. They grind you down and crush you when they have the chance. It ain't chaotic as Tuchel's, but it's efficient. Conte ball is haram ball, but with a tactical ounce. Don't get me wrong, it's still ugly, it's still painful, but it's very, very tactical and deliberate. Level 3, Sean Dyche. Sean Dyche, the face of English haram football. Sean Dyche doesn't just play it, he lived it. Burnley under Sean Dyche was basically kick it long and fight for the second ball and pray for
I mean, Sean Dyche is a well-known name, but I think you know who made him even more famous? Mark Goldbridge, with his FIFA compilation videos. It's Sean Dyche.
piece. No build-up play, no creativity, just pure blood
Proper
and thunder
Brexit football,
survival
man. It
football.
works.
People laughed at
It
Sean Dyche.
works.
Everyone said that Sean Dyche's football was disgusting. Well, you know what?
He has a
He kept
good
Burnley
track
in the
record
Premier
as
League for
well.
years. Not only that, it was the most feared away ground of all time. You go to Burnley, you know what you're gonna get. Your players are gonna come out bruised and bloody as hell.
This guy is funny, I can't lie. You know how the well-known meme, a cold, rainy night in Stoke. You haven't made it unless you've done it there. Trust me, Burnley is different. Burnley back in the day was crazy, man. I think the only team that used to slap them up on the regular was Man City. But yeah, for Liverpool, for Arsenal, for United are trash anyway. But yeah, Burnley were a hard team to play against, man.
Also, he made Burnley go to the Europa League. The Europa League. Sean Dyche is the manager
Imagine
who doesn't
that.
care
I
about
forgot
the
about
woke
that. You know,
nonsense
they
of
played
modern
in the
football.
Europa League.
He doesn't care about possession stats. He doesn't care about XG, XGA, or whatever all
Utter
the
woke
XGs are.
nonsense.
He doesn't care. All he cares about
Utter
is
woke
old
nonsense.
school, unapologetic
Route 1 style.
warriors
Fair
on
play
his
to him,
pitch,
man.
destroying other teams. I guarantee you, you give Sean Dyche 11 men that are 6'6" plus, he gonna win you the league. He gonna win you the league. I'm sorry I got so passionate there, but there's something about Sean Dyche I don't know what it is. My passion just goes up a whole different level when I look at this man. There's something about this full English man with this gritty ass
This guy, man.
voice. Something about him just takes my passion to a whole different level. Let's move on to
But
the
you
next
put-
level.
you
Level
put this
4,
video well
Mikel
together-
Arteta. Now I know I put
together.
Mikel Arteta level 7 in the thumbnail, but welcome
Really-
to YouTube
really good,
101. A
man.
little bit of
It's,
clickbait. I'm sorry, y'all. But Mikel Arteta is level 4 terrorism. Now Arteta is a funny one because he's
Mikel
supposed to be
Arteta so
Pep's
high,
student,
above
Pep's
Sean Dyche,
disciple, Wenger's
above
disciple,
Antonio
right?
Conte.
All about positional play, attacking football, the modern game. But if you watch Arsenal closely,
Yeah,
you see
he's,
the truth. Arteta has
he
haram
deserves
football
to
in
be
his
on this
veins,
list, but I don't
tactical
know
fouls,
if he should be
slowing
that
down
high,
the
man.
game, grinding out 1-0, embracing
Especially after their first season, or the first season they actually challenged for the title. Was it 21-22? I think. Yeah, where they came short at the end. They were playing some good free football, man. But he realized you can't win this league with that style anymore. You have to
the
go.
dark arts and
You have to become
especially
a terrorist.
set pieces. I mean, just look at our recent lineup against Liverpool.
Yeah.
A midfield of Moreno, Rice, and Zubamendi is disgusting. Arteta is funny because all his teachers were left leaning. If football
We
was
can't beat
right-leaning
this
and
guy, man. We
left-leaning,
can't
Arteta
beat
should have been
this
on the
guy.
left leaning side, but instead he's on the right with Donald Trump. This man is right-sided.
Sorry, guys, for pausing so much. But if Mikel Arteta wins this league this season with such a negative style of play, man, it's dark. It's dark for the league.
And the reality is Arteta has taken bits from Guardiola, Mourinho, and Simeone and created a hybrid style that looks shiny, but deep down is very haram. That's why he sits level 4. The reason why I don't put him on level 5 or higher is because, let's be honest, there are more terrorist managers than Arteta. Let's move on to level 5. Diego Simeone. If we're making a haram ball hall of fame, Diego Simeone is getting a statue at the front. He turned Atletico Madrid into the ultimate suffering machine. 2 banks of 4, bodies flying everywhere, strikers defending like center.
I know. I said I wouldn't pause too much, but Diego Simeone. Why did I butcher his name? Diego Simeone. This guy at the Metropolitano. Yeah, you ain't getting nothing, man.
You get nothing.
You ain't getting nothing. This guy, he couldn't care less if all 11 players just stayed on their side and didn't attack for the whole game. This guy is, when you think about haram football, Diego Simeone, he should be on the top, man. Number 5 is too generous. I'm not gonna lie. But to be fair to him, he won the league. I think they won it twice, if I'm not mistaken. 2 La Ligas. Yeah, they came short in the Champions League when they lost to Real Madrid. But I'm pretty sure they won Copa del Rey a few times as well, the Spanish Super Cup. So, yeah, man. I mean, his time is coming, man. I think either by the end of this season, I think he would be he would call it quits. But yeah, you never know. It's such a, but he definitely deserves to be on this list.
Facts. Simeone ball is basically one long defensive drill, and here's the worst part for the opponents. It works. God did not punish his abusive football, but he rewarded it. He made Atletico Madrid beat Barcelona and Real Madrid to league titles. Then it dragged him to Champions League finals, and he did that with pure grit and endless dark arts, meaning endless.
That Champions League quarterfinal still hurts my. It still does my head in, man. What was Adrian thinking? I mean, we were well in lead, 2-0. We just had to hold on for extra time. Oh, I think we were winning the game. Yeah, and he goes and does that. Still does my head in, man. He had such a good team as well.
Red cards. Simeone's football isn't just defensive, it's psychological warfare. He makes teams feel like they're drowning in mud and nobody enjoys it. Fans don't enjoy it. His own fan base don't enjoy it. Even his players do not enjoy that type of football. But nobody can deny the greatness of Diego Simeone. Just look at the City game from a few years ago in the UCL. If there is any UN representative,
the guy has the suits he be wearing on match days. Oof. The guy is reminds me of the Italian style, the suave with
watching this video, please, we're begging you from the bottom of my heart. We are begging you. Yes, we cancel the game on October 21st, because on October 21st we will see a major attack on our eyeballs. We will see a major attack on our hearts. We will see a major attack in a beautiful game we love. Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid, or shall I say Mikel Arteta versus Diego Simeone will ruin lives. Please stop that game for humanity's sake. Please. Maximiliano Allegri. That name alone should put fear into your heart. This is a man who turned 1-0 into a lifestyle. Allegri football is so minimalist and painful. Score once, defend forever, shake hands.
I used to like Juventus when I was younger, man. It wasn't my team, but I enjoyed them because of the players they had back in the day. But this guy's tactics, his whole football philosophy was so horrible, man. I mean, look at this picture, bro. He looks like an evil mastermind, bro. Yeah, Allegri, he deserves to be here, bro. One of the connoisseurs of Haram football, the founders of Haram football.
Time. Juventus under him weren't about flair. They were about squeezing the joy out of the match until you stopped watching. Allegri didn't overcomplicate things. To him, football isn't an art. It's a business. Matter of fact, it's not a business. At least your business, you care about your business. No, for him, football was just a slave. His football was get the points, go home, and that's it. He made Champions League finals, dominated Serie A with this approach. You see, Allegri ball is a form of torture. You want someone to spill the beans? Well, you put on Allegri ball, they'll spill the beans in 3 seconds. It's peak haram. It's success without giving the audience anything nice to watch. Now let's move on to the last level, level 7. Peak haram.
He doesn't even care about his players' feelings, man.
The highest level of haram football you will ever receive. The highest level of haram football your eyes will ever watch. Ladies and gentlemen, this person is a trend.
Last level. Peak haram football, as he says. I think I have a pretty good idea who this guy is, man.
I would like to be a terrorist.
I mean, we all know, right? The Getafe manager, subhanallah. This guy, bro. This guy. I don't watch. I'm gonna admit, I don't watch La Liga that often. I just watch the big clashes and whatnot. But whenever I saw Getafe, because Getafe v Barcelona is a derby, I think, and my God, the things on display I was seeing were like, this guy, he should be level 100, bro. 7 is too generous, man. Let's just put it this way, all the 6 managers before. Yeah, there's a big gap between 7th and 6th place. That's all I'm saying. Let's continue.
haram football you will ever receive. The highest level of haram football your eyes will ever watch. Ladies and gentlemen, this person is a trendsetter. Ladies and gentlemen, this person is everyone's professor. Ladies and gentlemen, this person is the reason why Allegri exists, the reason why Simeone exists, the reason why Conte exists.
He's Master
Ladies and
Splinter.
gentlemen, the king, the one and only, Jose Mourinho.
Oh.
When you talk about Jose,
No way. Really? Mourinho? Mourinho, I forgot about him. I forgot about him completely. Jose Mourinho. Damn. I like Jose, man. I wasn't expecting him to be here. That's why I'm so shocked. But yeah, haram football. Now that I think about it, he should be on this list, but maybe not the highest, man. Getafe manager should definitely be on this list. Or maybe he has his own list. Let's continue.
Mourinho, you can't avoid the term Osama bin Laden football. It's not just football. It's basically Mourinho's philosophy of survival and victory.
Okay.
Forget about the nice triangles. Forget about 70% possession. Forget about the pretty football people crave about. Jose doesn't care if the game looks dead. He only cares about the scoreboard at the end of the day. That's the essence of Jose football. What makes Jose football haram is the way it strips football down to its ugliest core. 10 men behind the ball. No space. Every player fighting like their life depends on it. Tactical fouls here and there. Wasting time. Turning every match into a grind. Then when the other team's players are tired and bruised after 70 minutes of Jose football, Jose Mourinho's team counter-attacks. They get energy out of nowhere. Set piece goal. Counter-attack goal. Somehow, someway, Jose Mourinho's team always finds a way to win after being dominated the whole match. Just look at his career and you will see why this approach is respected. He took Porto to the Champions League, bullied his way through England with Chelsea. In his first season with Chelsea, he only conceded 15 goals in the league. 15 goals in the league. Do you know how crazy that is? Then shocked the world with Inter by shutting down peak Barcelona and playing one of the greatest attackers of all time as a right back in Samuel Eto'o. That's not luck. That's the devil siding with you. You can count on Jose Mourinho. You could say his football is boring. But history shows you don't bet against Jose Mourinho when it's time for war. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, if you got to this point, you've unlocked a secret level. An upcoming level. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have an upcoming terrorist. And that person is the Getafe manager. Jose Bordalás, the Yamal of haram football. He is the future of haram football. Ladies and gentlemen, if you watch Getafe, you know exactly why he's on this list. His football isn't football. Forget about football. His football is UFC with the ball rolling around. Fouls every 30 seconds. Players diving like their careers depend on it. Goalkeepers wasting time in the 30-50 minutes. His football isn't about tactics.
High character to have players buy into your system and run through brick walls for you, man. So maybe his man management is up there, but his tactics and philosophy, yeah. I know that Getafe are, one of the smaller teams and they have a limited, financial finance, but so he may be just, just working with what he has, but it seems like every other game, man, he's displaying, he's using the same thing. He doesn't care. And yeah, I was gonna put you on fraud watch, man, if you didn't include him, but fair play to you.
It isn't about style, it's about pure chaos, making the game so unwatchable that the other team can't even play no more. To show you how bad this guy is, look what he did against a third division team. If there's any Getafe fans watching this video, which I seriously doubt because I don't know how this team has a fan base outside of Spain.
A third division team. Oh my god. This is the sort of games where you should, be, bossing around the smaller teams, man, the smaller tier teams. But this guy's dedication is on another level. I was telling you, this guy is he has his own tire system, and there's no one there to match him up or compare him with. This guy is a terrorist in the literal sense, man.
Please, it's not worth it. It's not really worth it. Anyways, that's all I got. Please like, subscribe, and tell me if you guys agree with this list. Goodbye.
That was a good video. I'm sorry for pausing so much and dragging it out a little bit, but that's a reaction, you know. You can't just be mute and just watch the content. But yeah, good video. I enjoyed it, to be fair. And give this guy, subscribe to this guy's channel. Tell him Kicking It with Mo sent you. And yeah, that's it for me today. Catch you on another one. And comment down below if there's any more reactions that you want me to react to. Ciao.